Live from the Plaza, New York. It's the A2Z program with your host, Eric Van. Tonight, it's the war to settle the score as Eric battles Grimace in a thumb wrestling match. We play Who's More Canadian, Mark Messier or Rick Moranis. And tonight's musical guest, the mariachi cover band, Metallica. My name's Tim Tabala, and here is your host, Eric J.
Oh, there I am. Wow, that was an awesome intro. I can't believe, Tim, can you believe that we actually got Metallica to play?
I can't
play here. I'm still in shock about that.
I give the boss props for busting out the money to get them on this show.
I'm in disbelief right now that we're going to have that, but that we're going to have Metallica, the all metal mariachi band. The Moose decided to stop it, and he and Rick Moranis are going to fight it out and see who's more Canadian. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, you're here on the A2Z program. Oh, let's make it official. Let's make it official. Hang on, I'll move myself back over to the host spot. But yeah, we're here. It's the A2Z program, and we're going to do something special tonight. We thought, I was talking to Tim and everybody last week, and I came up with this. You know, Tim, when we grew up, at least, like, record stores and music stores were music stores, and like it was like a big deal to go to one, because like you didn't go all the time. And like when you went to a cool music store, you were just like in awe, because they had posters, they had albums, they had tapes, they had CDs eventually. And they had all this cool shit. They had cool shirts. They had souvenir. Like a fucking music store was so awesome. And a lot of the reason it was so awesome was because of the cool art. Because think about it. Even if you don't know what a band is and you see a really, really cool album cover, you're going to be intrigued to go look at that. And I, for one, used to skim the album covers all the time because I thought they were so cool. And nowadays, since everything's digital and streaming, you know, they put pictures up and stuff, but nobody really conceptualizes a really, really cool album cover anymore. Am I right?
Sure. No, you're absolutely right. And no one has the goddamn talent either to like really warrant a good album cover. You know what I mean?
I agree, because we're gonna go through some really cool album covers tonight, and we're gonna talk about them, but like there was such cool covers even from the set, especially starting in the 70s, like the 60s. I mean, there were some cool photo things and cool like poses and cool like iconic images, but like the 70s really, really conceptualized the album cover art, like bands like Kiss and Journey and, you know, Van Halen and ELO. And it was just so much. What's the matter with my shirt? Oh, Christ, Carolyn. I'm getting my balls busted already.
It didn't take long.
Oh my God. It didn't take long. I know, Carol. I'm sorry. I'm so shitty at doing it. I should make Lauren, you should be the official A to Z shipping department. I have to ship all these shirts out to people. I haven't yet.
I got my own shit I haven't shipped yet.
Never mind then. You're not in charge of it. So Lauren still has stuff from Christmas she hadn't shipped out. Carolyn, thank you though. We always appreciate and love you for coming on. It's so great to have you here, representing New Jersey.
Jersey.
North Jersey, I think, or mid Central Jersey. I can't remember where she said she was, but
that's all shit,
anyway,
it's all shit.
So tonight we want you to come tell us some of your favorite album covers, and we're gonna check them out, and we're gonna talk about them, and we might talk a little about the music, and we might not know what we may never we may have heard of the band. We may never have heard the band or listened to them, but we're going to give it a shot because we want to see this cool album cover art, because like I feel like I was just saying, it's a very lost art, and it was an important part of the music back then, especially for us. There was no internet. Like I said, going out to a record store or a music store was a treat, and you got to look through all the cool shirts, all the cool album covers, and it's like I can remember, like, on spur of the moment, like I would see this gory fucking album cover, and I'd be like, fuck, I've got to have this. This has got to be cool. There's no way this is not cool. There's absolutely no way this is not cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tim, I'm gonna let you. No, you know what? Let's just not. Terzio, that was a good album cover. What? And it's kind of a overdone, and it's kind of like lame now. But you know what, Tim, throw up Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, because it's an important album cover. They, it was pretty innovative the way that it was clever. I should say, not innovative, but clever the way they incorporated all those characters into it. Now, Tim, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the album where the big conspiracy with Paul McCartney's double? Like, supposedly they say that's not really Paul McCartney. That's a doppelganger. And
was that the one? Was it this?
Is that
was it
the
this
one?
Listen, I know we talk about having a conspiracy theory show too. That's one of those huge theories I really want to discuss, because, well, I'll bring it up right now. That's completely ridiculous. How do you find someone that looks, sounds, acts, and can play music exactly like the original Paul McCartney? It's fucking impossible.
Yeah, you can't. It never happened, and it's never gonna happen. I mean,
that's one of those theories. I mean, don't get me wrong. All the evidence is pretty intriguing, and how they
it's
do it,
clever as hell.
It's cool as shit. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean,
it's not like absolute science fiction. It's absolute science fiction.
It's not like he played xylophone in the background on 3 songs where you can fake him. This dude is the fucking front guy in the Beatles. Him and Lennon are the 2 guys you see and you hear. You can't reproduce a Paul McCartney. It's just not going to happen.
And let's truth be known, Paul McCartney was really the main song. I mean, I know Lennon wrote a lot, but Paul McCartney was behind 80% of those songs. I mean, he was structuring them. He's writing them on the piano, turning them into guitar. I mean, Paul McCartney he's my favorite Beatle. I'm not a big Beatles fan. I don't think the Beatles are the greatest thing ever. I actually think 90% of the Beatles songs suck, but I like some of the Beatles, and I like Paul McCartney. I love Paul McCartney and Wings. I'm a huge Paul McCartney and Wings fan. Not a big John Lennon guy. I think John Lennon's a fuckhead, but I'm a big Paul McCartney fan.
My thing is, I always get shit for it. Sorry, I'm sharing it out still.
Okay, no, that's cool.
What I get shit for is I would rather see, like, these Beatles don't do nothing for me. I like the old school fucking I Want to Hold Your Hand,
That's the Beatles I like.
I don't like fucking hippie Beatles. I don't like me
either.
I Am the Walrus. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? This stupid ass. I don't get that shit. I don't get it. I'd rather have.
Me too.
I Want to Hold Your Hand and all those fucking cool ass songs.
She was just 17, and you know what I mean. I love that song. I like old Beatles, man. Like, original Invasion Beatles were great.
Yeah,
I thought they were great. But yeah, this is a cool album. I mean, all the characters that they have there. I mean, I think I see Aleister Crowley. I don't know. Is that a Planet of the Apes guy? I can't tell who that is, but anyway, it's really cool what they did there, and it's fun to look at. You know what I mean? It's really fun to look at.
Yeah, roll the
Yellow Submarine. Yeah, that's a good one.
Dumb fucking song.
It's a really dumb song. So is Octopus's Garden. But
oh my god, dumb fucking.
Isn't it awful?
I understand you started doing drugs at this time, but I mean, come on.
Well, it just shows you what kind of posers they were. It's like they're squares. They're like going, "Oh, we've never really done drugs. We only started smoking cigarettes after we went on tour." It's like, come on, man, fucking get away from me, Beatles. Go, get on Ed Sullivan. And now we have a great show for you tonight.
A great show.
Yeah, pull up are you going to pull one up for you, or do you want to pull one up for Carolyn? Because she mentioned Journey.
I'll go with Journey. Let's see.
Journey has some of the coolest album covers, man. Journeys are phenomenal. That one right there, that first one. Yeah, wow. Now, like, look at that, man. Like, I don't even understand what that is. Do you?
It looks like a spaceship blasting through a pinball. I don't know.
I thought
a planet. I don't know.
It kind of looks like a pill with a thong. hitting a. No, you're right. It's a spaceship
I don't know, dude. It looks
destroying
like
a planet. But dude, it's so cool. It's so cool. The lettering, the background color is really, really cool. Like the flames and stuff that are coming out of the explosion, plus the laser beam blast. I mean, that's a fucking cool album, man. I don't know what songs are off that album. That's Escape, I guess, is what that is.
Oops.
I don't know. I'm assuming like there's got to be a couple of hits on there, like Wheel in the Sky and shit like that. That's a cool one too.
Yeah, Journey had some pretty cool ones.
Journey had some really cool ones. Carolyn, you looking? Come on, we're doing this for you here.
That's a fly. Like several flies. I see a fly.
That's a fly, right?
The fly.
You're
The
right.
wings, the eyes, the legs.
Wow, I never noticed that. I
What
never
else?
noticed that, Tim.
Yeah. Well, let's see what else Journey got. Journey got.
Yeah, Journey's got.
No, well, that's the same one. Right? Not the same thing, but like different.
That is different. Or is that like the Japanese one?
Probably like something along those lines. This is my one because I have the greatest hits.
That's the greatest hits with like a
Another
phoenix or a
bug.
firebird.
It's a beetle. That's a
It
beetle.
is a beetle
with wings. Yeah, let me get it a little bigger.
That's crazy cool.
Yeah,
that is crazy cool.
They like their space and their bugs, I guess.
Yeah, and they're like neon fluorescence frontiers. Wow, look at that. That's like the Living Tribunal from Marvel.
Yeah, right.
That's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
That is cool. Wow, Journey had some. What were you thinking, Tim? Did you have a couple things? I know you did.
Oh, you know my all-time favorite album cover. Hang on, let me.
Yeah, you got to show us, Tim. You've got to show us what your all-time favorite album cover is, because I got a feeling. I have a feeling. I knew it. I knew it was going to be that. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I have good stories about this one too. Hang on, let me fucking fix this. That's nothing. I love all these album covers. I think Iron Maiden is my absolute favorite all time.
Yeah.
But this one, that's not a good picture of it though. I need a better picture of it.
You're doing Number of the Beast, right?
I am doing Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden.
Oh, what a great album!
What a great song, album! Too. Great fucking cover. Why can't I find it separately? Wait, hang on.
Was that the introduction to Eddie, or was Eddie on the one before that?
I think he was on before that. I think.
But they really started. They started. Here we go. They just started using him around this tour, I think.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, that's fucking fantastic.
This,
that is fantastic.
The great story behind this is, my cousin Bobby gave me this fucking black light. Remember the black light posters?
Oh yeah.
And
black light poster. I remember they were in for like a minute.
And he was huge. By the way, it's worth like $200-something now. But we'll get back to that in a minute.
Whoa.
Okay.
The black light poster for that?
The original black light poster from the 80s is worth like over $250 now. Anyway, my cousin Bobby gives this to me because I fell in love with the cover. Never heard the music until I saw this cover. He gave me the black light poster. I hung it up. I came home the next day. It was gone. I said, my mother, where's my poster? Oh, you're not listening to that devil shit in my house. I threw it out.
Oh, Fran.
Fast forward, $250 is worth, and it was one of the greatest album covers of all time. Because I love the fact that you can't see it here though, but it's supposed to be like the devil has the strings like a puppet. You see a guy down here, like the devil controls man, but fucking Eddie controls all.
And that is so great, dude. That is so great. Well, Tim, while we're on Iron Maiden, you got to look up, you got to show Somewhere in Time and Live After Death too. Like, you got to show them.
Give me one second.
Because they are some wicked fucking great album covers. And also,
all their covers are fucking great.
Power Slave. Oh my God. Power Slave is with the pyramids. Oh, that's such a good album. Power Slave is my favorite album, I think, by them. And but
here's the Trooper.
There's the Trooper. Oh boy. Yep. The Union Jack soldier. That's cool. That's a great one.
Of course, you got Eddie in the forefront.
Yep.
Not everybody
Trooper's
knows
a
about
great
Eddie.
song
I
too.
don't think everybody knows about Eddie.
Not many people do. What's that one?
I don't know what this one is. It just says Iron Maiden. Is this their first one?
Maybe it is their first one.
It just says Iron Maiden.
That's kind of cool.
Peace of
Peace
Mind.
of Mind.
Another
That's
cool
a
ass.
good one.
Yep, see? Eddie's everywhere, man. You can't stop
Eddie
him.
is everywhere. He's in a casket.
Trooper again. Killers.
Killers. Is that the first one?
That's a fucking tattoo if I ever saw it right there. Look at
Boy.
the hands at the bottom, like holding on. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people don't realize this fucker, like he just killed somebody and that's the guy's hand holding on for like dear life. I love that shit.
Oh, dude, that's.
I gotta blow it up.
I forgot about that one, man.
Yeah, look
I
at the
really
hand. Look at the
did.
hand pulling on his shirt. Fucking cool as shit.
That's so cool. Oh my god, Iron Maiden have some of the greatest album covers ever.
Yeah, look at this one. Purgatory.
Purgatory. Wow, that's a fucking cool half Eddie, half devil.
Let's see, where is I know we said Power Slave.
Yep, Power Slave, Somewhere in Time.
Where the hell is it? Oh, gotta be here somewhere.
Yeah, they all got to be there somewhere.
But yeah, this was my introduction
I see
to
Power Slave
to really like fucking like
right over here in the
this kind of fucking heavy metal.
Yeah.
It comes down here, right? Power Slave with the fucking again. You gotta look for Eddie. What you gotta do?
Eddie's the Pharaoh.
He's everywhere.
He is everywhere.
And if you see them in concert, he's the fucking big. He's the big story.
Yeah.
When is Eddie coming out? When's Eddie coming out?
Did you ever see him?
I have never fucking seen them live, and I'm dying to see them live.
I'd like to too.
That's a different.
That Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
That's non-album
new
studio
album,
tracks. All these things, man. These are fucking like no joke.
No.
Look at this shit. Best of the
Holy
B-sides. Even their B-sides are fucking awesome. Dude, that's a tattoo if I ever saw one.
Damn. Oh, look at that.
Dude,
What's that? He got a heart?
I love this shit, man. I love Iron
Yeah.
Maiden's album. I don't think there's anyone better as far as heavy metal goes, as far as like the 80s and stuff. Because I know you got Zeppelin, who's going to compete all the time for.
Yeah, they are, but you know, Zeppelin are a fun rock and roll band, but dude, Iron Maiden are on a different level, man. They're like way on a different level.
Yeah.
We had some everybody's talking about the Beatles.
Don't hit on the Beatles. We're not hating on them.
We're not hating on the Beatles.
I prefer their early stuff. That's all it is. I don't like their hippie bullshit.
Yeah, and this is who cares about the Beatles anyway?
I got news for you. No one's shooting short-haired John Lennon. They're gonna shoot hippie John Lennon. So
yeah, I mean anybody that marries Yoko Ono, that fucking asshole. Like, why didn't they shoot her? I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that. But
start with 275. What's 275?
Oh, he thinks that you still have the. He thinks that you still have the poster. He didn't.
Oh no, it's fucking gone. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I tried to buy a replica, and the replicas are nowhere to be found. Yes, really awesome.
There's no replica. Damn, that sucks, man.
Like,
that really sucks.
I always wanted that again, and I yell at my mother all the time. I yell at her all the time. I say, "Listen, you cost me $250. Not to mention a fucking awesome poster."
Yeah, and like anxiety. So like that's like pain and suffering. Like I mean, she owes you like $1,500.
I would say so. Just about.
Yeah. Raul mentioned Metallica, and now we need to look at like 2 or 3 Metallica covers, Tim.
All right.
And you can start with probably Kill 'Em All, which is pretty basic, but it's really cool because like when you're a young, angry metal kid like I was, like that was just the greatest album cover that you could have ever seen in your life until we'll show Danny Tabala just sharded. He'll be right back. Right. That's such a fantastic album cover. Do you think Danny really did that?
I wouldn't. Dan, I love you, but yeah, I wouldn't put it past him.
Well, at least he's honest. Now, listen, I know all your cousins, and I'm friends with them all, but help me out here. I got to keep them all straight. Like who's with who and what was what. Like who's Danny?
I don't think you'd never met Danny.
Which is he? The
Danny's one of Kenny's older brothers.
Kenny's the skinny one with the backwards hat. No, Kenny's with
No, that's Dave. That's Dave.
Dave. Kenny or not Kenny? Yeah, Kenny's married to Colleen.
Colleen, and Kenny's older brother is Danny. One of them. He's one of 9 kids. Kenny. So.
Oh my God.
They're all related somehow. We're all
shit.
There.
You're all related. So, but Kill 'Em All is great, dude.
I love Kill 'Em All.
And the album cover is great too. But Tim, you think this is great? You go to the next album, which is Ride the Lightning.
Yes.
And Ride the Lightning was fucking fantastic. I used to stare at this all the time because it's so simple, but so cool. Like there was like nothing better than Ride the Lightning. You're looking at this and you're like, wow, like the electric chair. It's just like suspended up in the sky. Metallica's all metallic, actually, like conductive. Such a great album cover. Then Tim, you go, oh, there's Eric. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out.
Oh, that's cool. No, play with it. That's fun. It's fun when we do shit like that. You know what I mean? We got to figure it out. Ride the Lightning is awesome, but then Raul mentioned one, and I got to say this might be the best. I'm partial to Ride the Lightning, but Master of Puppets is an epic cover. And like, I know it's been getting a lot of attention lately because of that fucking dumb show Stranger Things. But like, listen, man, if anybody knows anything about me, I've been wearing a Master of Puppets t-shirt since '88.
Yep. I can vouch for
like
that.
I
hate to tell you, Eric, but you were Eddie Munson back in the day.
Who's Eddie Munson?
He is the guy from Stranger Things who plays the song to fight the demons. But he was the outcast metalhead in the town, and that basically was you.
That was me.
So you technically are Eddie Munson from Stranger Things.
Lauren, Tim just broke the fabric of space and time. He said that I'm Eddie Munson from Stranger Things. I'm the real Eddie Munson, the cast out metalhead that fights demons with music.
No, you're Johnny Lawrence.
No, she says no. I'm Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai. There's no other.
You are not Johnny Lawrence from Cobra. You are Eddie Munson from fucking Stranger. From back. Well, maybe now you could be Johnny Lawrence, but back then I'm saying.
Back then I was Eddie Munson. Yeah, you're right, Tim. No, you're totally right. But she's right now. I'm like a douchebag that thinks he's tough but isn't, and I wear a red jacket.
You had the fucking long hair, you had the fucking leather jacket, the Metallica shirt, the ripped jeans. That's fucking Eddie Munson, dude.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Maybe it's gimmick infringement. Maybe I could sue. Like,
you should.
I should sue. Maybe they'll give me like they'll write in a character AZ, or maybe they'll put the show on there.
You should.
Eric is Eddie's. Yeah, Eddie, you're going to be hosting a fucking a late night comedy show on a pop culture network in 2021. So you're wait, what year is this? 22. Well, I hosted it in 21 too, so it doesn't matter. I actually hosted it in 2020. So yeah, Metallica has some really, really cool. And then they got kind of weird, kind of lame. The Black Album was all right. I had that t-shirt, Metal Up Your Ass, Tim. Go up to that. Go back down. The toilet with the keep going.
Down.
Up. I'm sorry, up. Oh, right there. Yeah, no, you had it. I'm sorry. I'm fucking, I don't know what fucking direction I'm going. Keep going all the way to the left. Metal Up Your Ass with the toilet.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, that one right there. I had that t-shirt. They were gonna. That was the original name for Kill 'Em All, but the record company wouldn't do it.
Yeah, they did that one interview when Dave was famous, so they say "Metal Up Your Ass" all the time.
That's awesome.
Don't forget my personal favorite album.
And Justice for All is awesome, dude.
That's my personal favorite, and I love the fact the theme behind it was the death of the American dream. Because after what's his name died in the bus accident, they were really upset, really pissed off, really angry, and they went into a studio and made a fucking album. So this is my personal favorite album of theirs. Not my favorite cover, but definitely my favorite album altogether.
It is a cool cover, though, Tim. It's a really cool cover. But I got to tell you, Justice for All is one powerful album. that is important to me because there's a time, place, and emotion. It was 1989. It had just come out in 88, and 89 I was listening to it, and like that summer was like a fantastic summer. You know, it was like a Twilight Zone, Rod Serling summer. Not, but it didn't get all wrecked.
89.
Yeah.
All right, now you want to hear something weird?
What?
89 was a good summer for me in Deposit, New York, because that was when I really started hanging out with like people outside our little Ron circle, Ron, Paul, Tom. I started meeting the girls and hanging out with the girls and liking all the women in the town, and they were liking me because I was just the new guy, no other reason. So yeah, 89 was a fucking good year for me too up there. That's kind of weird.
Weren't you riding a 10-speed?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we were riding
That's
the bikes
right.
all around.
I remember that.
Meeting the women and all the guys hated me and all the girls and shit. You know, that's when you started me. I started meeting everybody, not just a little. You know, because it used to be just me, Ron, Tom, Paul, fucking Nate Evans, Buzz, and our little hangout. But then that was the year I started. I probably met you then, but we didn't really connect.
I bet we met then, and I don't think we connected till like a year or two later because it was right a year before you
moved there. Yeah,
moved there. We really started talking a lot, and every time you were up, we'd hang out. I remember that. that.
Jaime's leaving us, but he says he appreciates us. Thank you, Jaime.
We appreciate you, Jaime. Thanks for joining in with the fun here.
Fuck yeah, we appreciate you.
Fucking A, man. These are the hardcores. These are the hardcores. So I got one. Tim. Violence, a band named Violence is how it's written, but their name is Violence. They had their first two albums had great covers, and here we are in metal again. Because let's be honest, Tim, metal had the most creative and like provocative and shocking covers. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, they did.
I mean, they're just so they're so great. But Violence had their first two albums, Eternal Nightmare and Oppressing the Masses. Really had fucking.
I searched Violence, but I'm not getting like the actual band. I'm getting like other stuff.
If you put in Vio-Lens, you will.
Oh, Vio.
Yeah, I just thought of that.
Oh yeah, I see Vio. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, check out Eternal Nightmare here.
Here's Eternal Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Put it up. There we go. I can't get any bigger. Let me see if I can get a bigger one. A better one.
Get the one that's all pinkish red. There's one that's like all. Good night, Terzio.
Terzio, you leaving us, Terzio? Come on, man.
Yeah, like that very first one.
Very first one, right?
That one. There you go. That's the one I had.
That's pretty creepy.
That's really creepy. But it's so cool though, because it's like, wow, fuck.
What if you had to pick another band they sound like, what would it be? What type of metal are they?
They're thrash metal. They're like Metallica, Anthrax, Slayer, Megadeth, Exodus. They're like that vein, that Eric music. You know what I mean? Like the thrash Eric music. Like it's like if you know what? I'll play a background snippet of one while we. I was
just looking for it on YouTube.
I got it right here. Here. So throw up Oppressing the Masses, and I'll throw up a little bit of Violence.
Oppressing the Masses.
Is mine still shared?
That's kind of creepy too.
Can you hear it?
No, you gotta share it.
Okay.
Hey, wait. There you go.
There we go. So let's turn it up a little bit. This is Violence. Can you hear it now? They're so good, dude. And he's the guy that was in Violence, a guitarist, is the main guy in Machine Head now. They're a metal band. Yeah, Violence are so good, dude.
Frank, we won't hold that against you, Frank. No, I like all those groups too. I like all those groups too, Frank. I'm not gonna lie. He likes disco, Beatles, Chicago, Elton John, Phil Collins, that kind of stuff.
Well, there were some fun covers by bands like that. So yeah, dude, there's Oppressing the Masses. Now, dude, that's such a cool cover, I always thought. And that actually made the Rolling Stone list of, I think, the top 100 best covers of all time back in like when we were in high school. But yeah, it's really just like crazy, It's kind of like where society's heading now,
I might have to listen. Give them a listen.
You're gonna have to, because Violence are great. Violence, Exodus, Testament, Slayer, Megadeth, Anthrax, Laz Rocket, Heathen, Creator, like all those bands, like they were all my favorites. Like, she was listening to fucking Jay-Z and Linkin Park today, and I almost jumped out of the car. Like, I just couldn't do it.
Let me give
yeah, get some sleepers going here, Tim.
Our treasure keeps talking about one, so let's bring it up for him.
He wanted to see yeah. Well, which one was it that he wanted to see?
Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. That is a cool cover. That's a pretty cool cover.
Not sure if I've ever seen this one. Let's see.
Bringing it up.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty artistic. I wish I could make
it. That is a cool cover.
I gotta ask the boss, how do you make it big? Like, I want it big.
I think you can make our thing. There you go.
Get rid of us, I guess.
Yeah, but then you can.
Ooh, we're down at the bottom. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, we're down here. Hey, there's me. Whoa. I don't know how I did it, Tim, but I made our screen like huge.
Whatever.
I don't know how that happened.
That is a pretty cool cover, Crazy. I'll give it to you.
That is a cool cover. I like that.
$2,500 if you want to buy $2,500 for what, the album, the original vinyl.
That's not like a rare one.
I don't know, but I wouldn't spend $2,500 on anything.
No, but I'm like looking at this, man, and it's like
definitely not an Elton John type cover.
No,
this is definitely.
It looks like him though.
It's definitely drug induced.
Yeah, there's some cocaine going on there. Like,
this is actually you got the melting watch guys. You got some fucking fish. A lot of fish.
There's mushrooms and acid.
Yeah, you got fucking the keto one eye Willie back here. Got fucking penguins and shit.
Yeah,
it's a good cover though.
It's a really good cover. I'd love to know who drew that. Look at his boots. You got like crowns on them.
Yeah, they're fucking turning into the piano keys. That's pretty fucking cool.
That is pretty fucking cool.
It's a good one, Terzio.
You wouldn't sell that, Terzio? I would sell it in a heartbeat for the right price.
Yeah,
I would sell it in a heartbeat. I would never, if I was like at a garage sale, like a flea market, and like nobody knew what they had, and I found that album, and it was like, you could buy like 4 albums for $10 or $2.50 a piece or something. Like, I would definitely buy it, and I would like make sure it's the right one, and I would sell it for like what's it worth? 25. 1,500 cash. You can have it. I would sell it so quick, Terzio, your fucking toupee would fall off.
Let's see. I'm just gonna Google it this way. Maybe we'll pop up some interesting ones.
Yeah. If you do like a random, dude, it'll pop up a lot of cool ones. But yeah, let's see what we got going on here.
We got Cream. Do you want to see a Cream cover?
Let's see a Cream cover.
This definitely screams.
I'm doing cross promotion tonight. I'm drinking Fanta and RC.
This definitely screams 1960s when you got Cream.
Whoa. Yeah, that's acid induced there.
I bet if you take acid, that whole thing moves and it talks to you and becomes your best friend.
It probably doesn't even look the same. It's probably like some old lady like watching soap operas from the 1950s eating oatmeal. I bet you that's what it is.
That's not bad. That's considered one of the best because I looked it up. It says one of the best.
It's a cool one. It's definitely a cool one. I appreciate that one. A lot of good color in that. A lot of basic color, but they blended it really well. I don't even know if that makes sense. Listen to me trying to talk like an artist. I'm going to go live in Soho. Isn't that where all the art people are? I almost said a bad word. That where they all live? A Soho. That's the Art Enclave.
Who is this? I don't know who this is. Wait, hang on. 10cc. Duh.
I'm not in love.
Yeah, this is one of theirs that's
Don't
considered
forget it.
one of the greatest. I can't make it any bigger though. When I make it bigger, it goes to someplace else. So I don't want to go someplace else. But that's a pretty cool cover. You got a deep sea diver holding a chick.
Yeah.
10cc.
Wow, check that out, man. That's pretty cool. I've seen it before, but I've never like examined it.
It's pretty cool.
Tim, that's wicked cool.
All right, let's see what else we got in this
Hey,
list.
what does that do?
Well, of course, we have the one of the most famous ones, of course, that people seem to cream their pants over. Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah,
Dark Side of the Moon.
of course. And you know what? It's simple but kind of cool. A prism.
It's definitely you know what album, you know who this is.
Exactly.
You know, there's no fucking around with it.
Yeah, you definitely know who that is, and it's iconic. But like, I don't know, man. Like everybody's a Pink Floyd fan now, and I'm going to be honest, man. I never was a giant Pink Floyd fan. It's not that I don't appreciate them. I do. And I like their album Meddle, Meddle, is a really good album. Believe me. When
Eric, here's one for you. And I can't find
I have the hiccups now.
Who the fuck it is. That's the problem. I can't find whose cover it is.
It's
a pretty cool cover.
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Why can't I find out whose it is? Terzio, you seem to be the old school music expert. What album is this? Who is this? I can't find it. Why can't I?
It's a mystery album.
But you got like the hair is like a city.
Yeah, and like
three
the face
faces
is like
the
the.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Oh, there's three faces there. Yeah. Look at that.
Why can't I find it?
May 2021.
That's pretty sick. All right, there's Cyndi Lauper. I don't think it's that great.
No, there's Destroyer by Kiss. That's a good one.
And that's them. That's them 4.
Yep.
What's it? I can't believe Springsteen's considered one of the best. It's just his ass.
Oh, Born in the USA.
It's just his ass.
Yeah.
ZZ Top. You know a ZZ Top album.
Yeah, and that's actually a cool one. That's actually a pretty cool cover.
Like if you just showed me this without the name, I'd be like, "That's a ZZ Top, man. That's ZZ Top."
Yeah, that's Eliminator. 100% Eliminator. Sharp Dressed Man. Legs. What a great album. What a great album that is. Because when you look at like this cover, you feel ZZ Top. It's like, fuck, I feel like the bluesy heavy guitar, like in it.
You know who's like that too? AC/DC.
AC/DC, dude. They have a couple of cool covers, man. Like
you need 3 chords from any, and you know it's fucking AC/DC without even question.
100%.
You want to check 100%? Let's check AC/DC covers.
Yeah, like the Bon Scott ones, I always felt were a lot better. But the Brian Johnson has it, like for those about to rock is good. But all the ones with Bon Scott, like If You Want Blood and Highway to Hell, High Voltage, I think. That's High Voltage. That's a cool one, Little Angus. You know, it's simple, but I like how it burnt, like it's on fire at the corner. That's kind of cool.
High Voltage.
What else you got?
That's just a wallpaper. That's not even a cover.
Oh, that's not even a cover. That's a wallpaper.
I got Razor's Edge.
Nice. Razor's Edge. That was Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck.
Yeah. That was definitely a Ron Cloud. Oh, here's a Highway to Hell. Bon Scott's fucking face is phenomenal in this picture.
It really is.
Like that doesn't scream the fucking like European metal all in one picture. Holding a tail too, by the way.
Yeah, holding a devil tail. Yeah, a forked tail.
Fucking great.
They're actually Australian.
That's what I meant. Yeah, I meant to say Australian.
European, Australian. I mean, is there really much of a difference?
Upside down, it's all the same.
Yeah, they're upside. They're European standing on their head.
For those about the simple, yet you know it's AC/DC.
Yeah, that's kind of cool though.
Yeah, they have some good ones too.
Yeah, they do. I can't believe they don't have If You Want Blood.
Who made who?
Who made you?
And the Angus go out there for the fucking covers too.
Yeah, well, Angus is marketable.
Back in Black was simple, just fucking black.
Is that the one? Is that?
I'm trying to look right now. His Ball Breaker.
That was kind of a cool one.
That's
a more recent one. That's only like 20 years old?
I like the blue. I like the blue in that one.
Yeah, the blue's cool. Where's the one where Angus is shoving a guitar through his chest?
I don't remember which one it was.
I think that's If You Want Blood. Maybe a single. I had that T-shirt, but I was playing football and the buddy of mine tackled me and ripped it, and I was so upset. Looking back on it, who gives a fuck? But
no, it's still something like that. You never know.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know, like, an alien from another country, another civilization will say, "Listen, if I don't have this shirt, I'm going to destroy your planet," and boom, you have that fucking shirt. You don't know.
You don't know. No, you don't. I could have saved Earth.
Exactly. I need a fucking AC/DC shirt from 1980, whatever. And if I don't get one, I'm going to kill you. And here comes Eric whipping out his fucking AC/DC shirt, saving the world. You don't know.
No, you're right. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
What else we got? Who else we looking at?
I got thinking. The Doors had some pretty cool album covers, man.
I'm trying to see over here. Who are these people? You know who's good here? Boston was always good for a good.
I was going to bring them up sometime, dude. Boston had fantastic album covers.
Yeah, a lot of these groups, whether you like the music or not, the fucking album cover was pretty cool. And I think Boston falls on. Not that I hate Boston, but their covers were pretty fucking cool.
Strauss says Pantera had some cool covers, which he's right.
Oh, let's go see Pantera. Strauss is here. I didn't even see it. I'm not looking at the streamer. I'm looking at fucking Google.
You're gonna look at the Google machine. Yeah, Strauss is here.
Strauss, what's up, my friend?
How you doing, buddy?
Here we go.
Oh, there's Far Beyond Driven. That is a cool album cover.
That is pretty cool.
Yep. Had I'm Broken and Strength Beyond Strength. I remember that. Vulgar Display of Power was pretty good. What's that? Oh, Great Southern Trendkill. Yep, that's a great one. Metal Magic, that's early Pantera.
Yeah, look at the fucking drawing.
Yeah, that's like, they did that like in like 10th grade. Alternate Far Beyond Driven. Cool. What's that? I Am the Night. That's old Pantera. That's pre Cowboys from Hell. That's the one I had, the Great Southern, the cover I had.
Well, here's the complete collection right here if you want to look all of them at once.
Oh, yeah, there's Cowboys from Hell. Then there's Far Beyond, or Vulgar Display of Power, Far Beyond Driven, 101 Proof or whatever. Trendkill. Reinventing the Steel should be somewhere. There's Vulgar Display of Power.
Which is a fucking great shot.
That's a great shot.
So listen, I want to punch you in the face for our album cover. Done.
Ready? Go.
and we have to do it more than once, too. That's going to suck. But all right.
Oh, that guy had some broken molars, man. Maybe it's his wisdom teeth.
Who else are we looking at?
Doors had some great covers, dude.
I like the Doors.
I know you like it. You and I
are
like.
I'm a huge Doors fan.
We're like, and I'm so glad too that we're able to appreciate that. That's a great cover, man. Look at that. That's an iconic cover.
That screams the 1960s. Of course, you got Big Jim out in the front, and these guys in the back.
And those guys like Densmore.
But listen, Densmore, Krieger, fucking Manzarek are three of the most phenomenal musicians. If you really, I know people don't like the Doors because they're psychedelic, they're trippy, but if you really listen to the music, these fucking three are phenomenal.
They are phenomenal. What else we got? Like at the Soft Parade, Waiting for the Sun. Waiting for the Sun. That's a great one, man.
Simple.
I love the fonts they use, man. I love the fonts back then.
Where's and you know what though? The funniest thing is, I think the most famous one is the greatest hits cover, just because it's the famous Jim picture.
Is that the greatest hits?
That's the best of the Doors. Yeah, the CD when it first came out, like in the '80s. This is one of the first CDs I ever bought.
I had the one below it with the red, where Jim's red, right over here.
Oh yeah, I see. This one is this one.
Yep, that's the one I had.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's fucking autographed.
Yeah. Here's L.A. Woman.
L.A. Woman. What a great album that is.
Simple,
Pretty cool. Basic album cover. Kind of looks like a passport photo. Like, all you guys stand still. There's the soft parade. I like that.
I like how they're all tiny in the middle of this big ass album.
Yeah. Can you hear me, sanctuary? I must find.
The only one we missed was here we go.
There's the people are strange. Yep. Or strange days.
The circus midgets and everything.
Yeah, the big strong guy, the midgets, and the mime, and the weird trapeze people. What possesses somebody to want to be in a trapeze? Like, who wakes up and says, "Well, I want to go 75 feet in the air and hang on to this little like swing set and flip around, and so some asshole with a mustache can maybe grab me, maybe I fall, maybe I won't."
That's a family thing, definitely.
And it sounds like a family thing. Because if your family are a bunch of assholes, though.
Similar hated but Grateful Dead. Hey, it's not about the music today, Strauss.
It's not about the music, because I hate it too. I cannot stand the fucking Grateful Dead.
Star Wars, the score of the '70s Greg album cover.
I think Terzio meant to say great. I'm starting to speak Terziese.
I guess so, because I was like, "What? Who the fuck is Greg?"
Yeah, because my brother has Myconese, and Terzanese and Myconese are kind of similar. It's like Portuguese and Spanish. You know, every third word's the same.
Right, let's go to. I'm not a fan, but it says it's about the cover. It's not about, the
cover.
It's not about the music.
It's not about the music. It's about the cover. Now that's kind of cool. Like, I'll give it that. It's. You know, I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I see it. I just want to scream, put some shoes on. I don't know why.
Yeah, or like take a bath and quit taking acid. I don't know.
Yeah, put some shoes on, take a bath.
See,
brush your hair.
guess that's a cool cover, but like it's
not fucking cool though. Like this.
I guess I gotta get Grateful Dead the music out of my head and just okay. Hang on, I'm gonna go into a trance for 2 seconds and I'm gonna come out of it. And I have no idea who the Grateful Dead are.
No, I dig this cover though.
See,
wait,
when I cleared my mind and looked at it, it's cool.
How about if I do this? I cover the name up.
Yeah, it's a totally different album cover now. It's a totally different album cover now. Like, I could be a metal album cover.
That could be with the violin. Just with the violin. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? The violin, fuck it. What's that?
This is them again.
Do they have names for? Or are they just all like the album's called The Grateful Dead? There's like 62 of them that are just The Grateful Dead. Well, what album is that? That's The Grateful Dead. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. That's how they are.
This one's called Bong Hits and Body Odor. Grateful Dead.
This one's called
1973. This is their famous one, right? This skull is their famous shit.
That's their famous one, but it has like the lightning bolt through it too. This one. How about this one, Tim? This one's called "I slept in my friend's mother's station wagon for 4 days and ate grass."
That's it. And it would totally be viable.
Oh, it believable, yeah, 100% believable.
No, they have some good covers. I'm not gonna lie, they do have good covers.
They do, because once you take like that Grateful Dead dumb shit out of it and look at the album covers, they're really fucking cool. You know what else is cool, dude? You ever look up Molly Hatchet covers?
We'll get them right now.
Oh, you're in for a surprise here. Now, this is a Southern rock band. They did like Flirting with Disaster, and
this one's already badass.
Look at these, dude.
This
is a famous artist.
It just vanished on me. This is a greatest hits album. Fuck, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, greatest hits album. It's really cool. That's
That's fucking cool.
I can't remember the name of that one. That might just be Molly Hatchet. There's Beating the Odds. There's Flirting with Disaster.
Lightning Strikes Twice.
Wow, that's a cool one too.
Flirting with Disaster.
Yep.
Yeah, these are all fucking cool. They like their Viking shit, huh?
Yeah, but they're Southern rock guys. But I think they just used because this artist that
This
does
here
this
is my favorite one.
that is a good one. The Grim Reaper there or the whatever.
Pull-
Oh, look at that.
I like that with the fucking black horse. You got to look at the bird back here.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
cool.
probably the best one. That's probably the best one. Yep. Boy, that's a great. That's great. I can't remember the guy's name that did that, but he's a famous artist, and they commissioned him to do, or they used his prints. They're actual real paintings by this guy, and no, it's really cool. It's really cool. What about like who had some fun album covers, dude? It's Motley Crue.
Yes, I would say yes, definitely.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. The Motley Crue covers, man.
All right, let's get to Motley Crue. I can already tell you which one my favorite is already.
I'm not sure which one's going to be my favorite, to be honest with you.
Oops, I put Crue. I put Crue. Yeah, here we go. No, go back. Go back. Here we got Theater of Pain. Am I even on the air here? Yeah, okay.
You're on the air.
Okay, making sure. No, I'm making sure I was showing the pictures and not like something stupid. It's one of their greatest hits, but here's my favorite. Honestly, it is Dr. Feelgood.
Whoops. I wanted to share them both. How do you get yours back up? Add to stream. Can you still hear mine?
No, they only added one at a time, I guess.
Well, that sucks. I don't know if I like that. You like that? Is that your favorite one?
Yeah, I like Dr. Feelgood. I
was going to say the same thing, dude. I thought you weren't going to like Dr. Feelgood. I like Dr. Feelgood too.
No, I love that. I love the color. I love the fucking the font for their name, and of course, you got the doctor symbol, but it's fucked with the cool skull, the snake. I love that shit.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. It is so good.
Because the rest are really. I mean, Theater of Pain had the mask. Shout out to Devil. It was really just them four in their makeup.
Yeah.
New tattoo on that's garbage. Girls, okay, but
that's a fun one. That's just that's typical Crew, like party and pussy music, And
of course, you got Too Fast for Love, which is Finch's crotch.
Yep, Too Fast for Love. Jesus Christ,
Livewire, one of my favorites.
Livewire's great, dude.
I love Livewire. The only problem is they didn't put too many albums out.
No, but every one of them was pretty classic. Up to like that self-titled one with that different singer, which isn't too bad, honestly.
John Corabi?
John Corabi, yeah, that's exactly right, Tim.
That was this one. Right?
That was that one, yeah. Yep. Yeah. There's a couple songs on there that are pretty good.
I don't think I've ever listened to it out of protest, but I did listen to when they put out these albums of little solo things. I know Tom Lee put out like a little album of him fucking drumming and screaming and shit. Actually, this is a pretty cool one.
Generation Swine.
That's a pretty cool fucking cover.
It's a cover, and the album's not that bad either.
I gotta listen to that album. I don't think I've ever given it a shot.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
That's a cool cover though.
It is a cool cover.
All right. Who else we thinking?
ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. I think they had some really cool. They had some really cool covers.
ELO, definitely shiny.
Yeah, like that became their like signature.
Everything was about fucking space back in the day, huh?
It was. They're just like round, colorful spaceships, like just floating. Well, I guess the NASA shuttle's docking to it. So it looks like Simon, right? The game?
Yeah. Or freaking Frisbee or Simon. Yeah, it does look like Simon.
It does.
Strauss, who can't?
Yeah, I thought everybody could. I thought there were. Yeah.
Sergio, you back from picking up your wife already, Sergio? Or you just let her walk? What's up,
Damn.
man? I thought you said you're picking her up.
You can fucking boogie, Terzio. That's good shit. Any Rolling Stone cover? Yeah, we haven't looked at any Stones covers, have we?
Not yet. You know, all these
Not-
ELO, the kind of looks the same though. But
They
all
kind of
right,
look the same, don't they? Maybe I was just thinking of that one.
let's see. Rolling.
You know that one with that song that guy did?
Oh yeah, 3 times. I remember that. Okay.
Oh, let's see here. Of course, they all have the tongue.
I don't know. I'm not digging any of these. Is it
I'm,
me or is this Too Fast for Love with just mixed crotch?
yeah.
Did Molly Crew copy this fucking cover?
Or did they copy Motley Crue? Which came out first? What is it? Sticky
It says
Fingers?
It says Sticky Fingers.
Oh, then that came out way before.
Yeah.
That came out way before. So yeah, they were definitely doing a nod to. They were doing a nod to
Cream again.
the Stones. Yeah, they were doing a nod to the Stones.
That's pretty cool. That's 60s blurry, like fucking exposed cover. That's cool.
That is kind of cool. The iconic logo.
Here we go, crotch. Is either crotches or tongues with this band?
Yep. Yep. Mouth's always open. We're Brits. We'll open up our mouth and you can stick anything you want in it.
I got one famous one for you that we have to always acknowledge.
Let's see it. Oh,
we always have to acknowledge this one.
Got to acknowledge that one. Classic album cover, dude. Classic album cover. So cool. Like it was fucking Guns N' Roses are great. Let's just not even pretend they aren't. They are.
They should have been so much bigger if Axl wasn't a fucking head case.
Yeah, they could have been the greatest rock and roll band of all time. Couldn't they, Jack?
Use Your Illusion 1 or 2, which really wasn't really much to them, but still pretty cool.
But they're both kind of cool.
Yeah, this is great. This is what is this? The Many Faces of Guns N' Roses. This is it was like a compilation CD.
Or is it like covers?
You know, Eric, back in the day when I lived in Woodside, there was a little club which you might have heard of. It was called the Lemoore East.
I have heard of that.
Plenty of fame. It was right on Queens Boulevard. That's actually where I watched WrestleMania 2.
Really?
On closed circuit TV.
On the closed circuit?
Before that, though, there were flyers all around the neighborhood for a certain little band called Guns N' Roses. And everyone was like, who the fuck are Guns N' Roses? That sounds stupid. And they turn out, 3 years later to be one of the biggest fucking bands ever. You know how much I wish I would have saved one of those flyers? That shit probably would have been worth money right now, one of those flyers.
Oh, fuck. You could name your own price for that, dude. Axl would probably buy it from you.
GNR Lies.
That's kind of a cool album cover.
That's a weird album, though. Like 5 live songs and then 5
regular.
That's how it was.
I used to love her, but I had to kill her.
Great song.
It is.
Let's see who keeps popping up when I see Aerosmith keeps popping up when I put cool covers.
I think they had a couple cool covers. Yeah, as far as a band goes, I'm not a giant Aerosmith fan.
Permanent Vacation was okay.
That was a decent cover.
Looks like a tattoo flash sheet.
It does. What Draw the Line? That was good, I think. Toys in the Attic, I think, was good.
That's actually pretty cool, yeah. I like that one. Rocks. It just says Rocks. Rocks. Gold. 9 Lives. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. They don't have Draw the Line, huh? That's weird. Maybe it's too old.
Look, another crotch.
You're
What's with
kidding
the
me.
fucking look? What's with the
What's
crotches?
with the fucking crotches? The male crotches. Like I can see if it was like a camel toe or something, but
And he's got
nobody
the
wants.
He's got the Al Bundy thing going up here.
Yep, he's
Al
sticking
Bundy
it
in the
down.
crotch.
You know who else used to do that? Pat Hovansik. He did that too. Do you believe that son of a bitch is like 75?
Oh my god, that's pretty funny.
That is. It's probably like a forest down there because he didn't have anything on his head.
I'm trying to think now. Trying to think.
What the hell kind of name is Hovansik? It's got to be Slovak, something. Slovakia. Would you? I don't know if I'd tell people I was Slovakian. No, I'd kind of keep that to myself.
I'm trying to find some off the wall shit like that. Rush. I bet Rush has a lot of album covers.
They do. You know, Moving Pictures is one of my favorite album covers.
They probably have a lot of those trippy.
Moving Pictures, 2112.
Oh, you know who probably has fucking cool one? Let me. We'll come back.
Yeah, I know. I knew something was going to click with you.
Has to. He has to have good fucking album covers. If he doesn't, I'm going to be very disappointed. Fucking
Dio. Hell yeah. Oh, I remember that one.
Look at that shit.
Is that Holy Diver?
Holy Diver.
It is.
Man.
It's Holy Diver. Holy Diver.
I just recently got into him like a lot more.
Yeah, listening to Dio is fun, man.
I told you I go backwards with music because every time I hear like something new, I'm gonna sound real old when I say this, but when the kids are listening to it, I go backwards. I'm like, you know what?
Revert.
This fucking band sucks. I want to go discover Dio, and that's exactly what I do.
Yeah, Dio's great. Fucking Rainbow in the Dark, Holy Diver, Man on the Silver Mountain.
T-Man's got fucking dragons and fucking demon monster fucking whatever the hell that thing is.
Yeah.
Lock Up
the Wolves. That was a great one.
Damn, that's a fucking great cover.
It's a great album too.
Look at this fucking dude right here. I love that.
He's like an antler, like a giant elk god.
That is fucking.
Is that a
cool
beard?
Shit.
Or is that just his like weird fucking overcoat?
That's pretty cool though.
I'm going out for milk, honey. Can I have my good robe?
I know. I probably didn't shut it off before.
Dio, I forgot about Dio. Oh, you want? Hey, whoa!
Master of the Moon.
That's a fucking great album cover, Tim.
Dude, metal is hands down
probably the best.
Unless you're not into dragons and demons and fucking.
I got one for you, dude. I got one for you.
Like I could stare at Dio's covers all day. So go ahead. What do you got?
Morbid Angel.
Morbid.
They're one of my favorites too. They're like an extreme. They're like death metal, but they're extreme metal. They're pretty good though. They're one of my favorites. Morbid Angel are definitely a go-to. There's like Formulas Fatal to the Flesh, Domination, Covenant. That's Covenant, I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. There's Domination. That's really cool.
I like when the pentagram is in the forefront. They're like, dude, this is what you're about to listen to. We're not fucking around. Here's the pentagram, live it in your face.
Yeah, right there.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they have some really fucking awesome covers, man. There's Covenant. Yep, that's Covenant.
You guys are what? Are they 80s? Are they more?
Oh, 90s death, 2000s, but early 90s, and they're still going today. They're pretty sick, dude. They're great.
Sweet.
Yeah, I like Morbid Angel a lot. Ooh, we're forgetting. We're forgetting like something important, like Slayer, dude.
Of course, Slayer.
Slayer has some fucking Slayer. Think about the hardcore Slayer fans, man. They're like, and I'm one of them. Like, I'm definitely one of them. But some of these people like go fucking crazy for like, oh, show no mercy. There we go.
Dude, this is just straight up. We worship the devil. Don't fuck with us.
We came from hell and we're taking you back there, south of heaven. that Christ Illusion or Repentless? Repentless. Okay.
Repentless.
Oh, there it is. Seasons in the Abyss.
Dude, that's
South of
fucking-
Heaven.
This looks like Pazuzu, the fucking devil from The Exorcist.
The Exorcist, yeah. That's South of Heaven. That's Divine Intervention. Oh, there it is. Rain and Blood, dude. Look at that.
Yeah,
I just like that. Just there's Show No Mercy too. That's great. That is so great.
They're all cool.
They're all cool, man. They really are. Well, Tim, we've been an hour down memory lane here, man. This has been crazy. We might have to we got to do the conspiracy show. We got to do the conspiracy show. We've been talking about it for like over a year now. And what we're going to do is Tim and I are going to come up. We're going to just research the 10 biggest conspiracy theories. Not conventional. Like we're going to go deep. And we're
Yeah,
gonna
I don't want to argue with people over fucking 9/11.
There's a couple things that we're not going to do. We're not doing 9/11. We're not doing what's that one that Alex Jones got in trouble for? Newtown or whatever.
Oh, the school shootings shit. Yeah,
the school shooting. We're not doing school shootings because that's bullshit. We're not doing 9/11 because that's bullshit. You know, if you can't accept that terrorists fucking attacked us, those scum fucking asshole fucks. Am I allowed to say raghead anymore, or is that bad?
Sure.
Okay.
The boss, Frost will get the fine. It's all right.
Well, fuck them. Anyway, they fucking attacked us and whatever, and you know what I mean. They fucking they of all the greatest city in the world, number 2. Okay, so fuck off, terrorists. Al Qaeda, fuck yourself with a fucking fucking moth disease infested fucking carrot. But no, they're off limits. They're off limits. We're not touching stupid shit like that. But like I'm talking like the Mothman, or we're talking like
we get into like
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney, the Kennedy assassination,
mermaids, shit like
that. Yeah.
Shit like that. Not fucking Columbine and fucking like I said, the school shootings or the terrorist attack. Fuck off. If you can't fucking accept shit as it is, it's like fucking chemtrails. That's another one, but I think chemtrails are bullshit too. But the stupid. I mean, you got to be a real fucking heart. And I have people, even in my own family, dude. I'm ashamed to say this, that think Alex Jones is right. Like they think he's like a martyr, and all of this shit's gonna come out and be like, oh, it really was the government. No, that fucking motherfucker killed children, man. There's no fucking conspiracy about it. Like fucking. Oh my god, man! Fuck Alex Jones. I'd like to fucking. You know what? I wish he would insult the Iron Sheik, and then so he could fucking put him in the camel clutch and fucking break his back and make him humble. But anyway, that's the kind of stuff. Like I said, mermaids, aliens, Mars, the Hollow Earth, like I said, mermaids, JFK, Jane Mansfield, was she decapitated or not? Like shit like that. That's the kind of stuff we're gonna go over. We'll speculate on it a little bit and see what you guys think. That's gonna be a great show too. And also, Tim, I got a surprise coming up for everybody, you included. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna be broadcasting from a different location.
Oh,
okay. So you are gonna get to be your producing skills are going to be put to the test because I'm going to be going down.
You going mobile?
I'm going to kind of be mobile, kind of not. But what we're going to do is I got like a bushcraft outdoorsman. I mean, this guy could live off. You could drop this guy off in the middle of nowhere, and he would survive. Okay. What he's going to do is he's going to cook us up and show us some delicacies that you can get around here, like trout. He cooks bear. There's like plants you can make salad. Like where he's gonna have like this bushcraft feast for us, and it's gonna be fantastic. And he's gonna do it live on air, and we're gonna talk about it, and he's gonna tell us about it, and then we're gonna try it. So it's going to be a lot of, well, you don't get to try it, which sucks, but maybe I'll have something, I don't know, maybe there'll be something left over. He's basically he's like your brother-in-law's on steroids times 10.
Nice.
Like, he's the real deal, dude. He's and it's super, super great guy, super, super wonderful guy. He's a good friend of mine too, like really good friend of mine. His name's Tom White. So he's gonna be on, and he's gonna be doing some like I said, some bushcraft cooking, and he's got all sorts of stuff lined up, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna set it up so we have it, like, as things are going, things kind of keep popping out, he can talk about it and more stuff can happen, and he's back here cooking and I'm running my mouth, and you're asking questions, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that.
I'm in.
And we've already done a Just Too Sweet show tonight, and we want to thank everybody for tuning into that. We had a great time with that, by the way. Great time tonight, Tim, looking at the old album covers. Like I said, we could have probably sat here all night looking at metal album covers. Like, we just started metal bands and went A to Z. Like, I'm getting crazy over here.
If we do another album cover thing, we got to stick to like Celine Dion's and see if any of those people have a really cool fucking album cover.
Like soft rock, like,
Yeah, like fucking yacht rock.
You like yacht rock, yeah, like Christopher Cross and fucking Air Supply, and
yeah, we'll see what their album covers look like.
Bette Midler, I bet she's got some.
Yeah, we know the metal covers are the fucking awesome. So why not dig deeper into this?
Exactly. I mean, I think metal album covers have actually been responsible for a few deaths too. Like, pretty cool. I like thinking that way. But anyway, we apologize for nothing. We thank you for everything. We rain down the shows. You know what's happening. Next week, you're going to see us again Tuesday, and you're going to see us again Friday. So here's what you do. You go to Pop Culture Pros. You like the page on Facebook, the group. You join the group. Okay, there's a page, a website /page, and there's a group. You join the group. You like the page. You start getting updates of all the shows. So when we go live here, boom, pumps up on your phone. When Tim goes live for Unsportsmanlike Conduct with the boss, boom, it comes up on your phone. It's just as simple as that. And if you like the Mets, put it in the books. If you like the Yankees, Ed and Griselda. If you like the A to Z program and us running our mouth, come to the A to Z program. If you like wrestling, come to the greatest show on the network, the Just Too Sweet show. That's all I got to tell you. Jason's going to come back with another deep dive. Okay, Granny's Peach Tea has a lot of cool stuff, and I'm we've talked about this. I'm done talking about it. I'm over it. Thank you for coming on tonight, guys. Tim, did you have a good time?
Absolutely.
Where are you? You're over here now.
I'm over here.
We switched seats.
Oh, here.
Yeah, we switched seats. I have to. You're over here now, and I was.
Yeah.
No, ladies and gentlemen, it was great. Tim, you got anything to say before we head out the door?
No, man. Thanks for everybody watching. Had a good time. Yeah, Just Too Sweet's coming. 100, baby. 100's coming.
100. A hund. Is that how you say that on the street? A hund?
It is now.
I don't know. I declared that. Hashtag hund.
It is
anyway,
now.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm Eric. That's Tim. You've done the A to Z program one more time, and we are going to leave you with a little. It's just a nice little thing that we do at the end of every show, and I like it, and I hope you guys do too. So for Tim, I'm AZ. Peace.